bored.
Me too.
Are you bored? Can't find anything to do? Well, do we have a game for you?
What do you want to do today?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, my mom just bought me this really cool game.
What game?
It's called the Game of Math. Do you want to play it?
Oh God.
What?
Math.
You don't like math?
No.
Well, even though you're not good at it, it's still a learning process. Come on!
Oh no.
So, do you want to be calculus, algebra 2, or geometry?
Geometry.
Good, because I want to be algebra 2, because my FLBS teacher is the best. Well, Megan, since you're geometry, it says so right here in the rules that you go first, since geometry comes before algebra 2 when you learn it. So, you get to roll first.
Yay.
Okay,
5.
go ahead and move 5 spaces and see what color you land on.
I got pink.
Pink. What are the properties of logger theorems? You need to give the product property, the quotient property, and the power property. And if you need help, I've got the answers right here, so you can learn a little something.
Good. What's the answer?
You're gonna give up that easy? Okay.
Fraction.
Well, the product property is when 2 or more logger theorem expressions with the same base are added. So the arguments can be multiplied. The quotient property is when 2 or more logger theorem expressions with the same base are subtracted, the arguments could be divided. And the power property is when the coefficient of a logger theorem term can be moved to the exponent of its argument, and an exponent can become a coefficient. You think you understand it?
A little.
All right, now it's my turn. 6. 1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What a good roll.
I know!
What's an exponential function? How do you graph it?
An exponential function is a function where the variable is located in the exponent. And I think the base of the function is a positive real number that's not equal to 0. Now, how do you graph it? Okay, first you have to find the domain and the range. Okay, and the domain is a set of real numbers, and the range is 0 and infinity. And then you have to find the horizontal isotope, is that right? Or is it the vertical? Huh. I think it's the horizontal.
Me too.
Okay. And so that would be y equals 0, and then from there you find the functions of x and y, and then you graph it out. Now check the rule book and see if I'm right. It's your turn.
Yay. 2. 1, 2.
Okay. How do you solve logger theorem equations?
You change it to exponential form.
Mm-hmm.
Y equals b to the x power, and then you solve it.
Okay, let's check and make sure that is correct. Yep, good job! Okay, so I guess it's my turn. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another good roll.
I know. Come on now. Roll, get it?
Ah.
Pun intended. Ah.
How do you solve an exponential equation?
Okay, to solve an exponential equation, you have to create equal bases on both sides of the equation, and then you solve for the variable after eliminating the identical bases.
Yes.
Cool.
That is right. Very right.
Very
It's my turn.
I know, I wasn't saying anything, you goofball.
6.
Okay. What's a logger theorem function, and how do you graph it?
It's the inverse of an exponential function. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to graph it?
No.
All right. Well, I think you have the rule book, so if I could have the rule book.
Like that?
Okay. All right. Well, you did miss one thing about the log theorem function. It's the base of the function, and it has to be a positive real number that's not equal to 0. All right. Let's see if we can find how to graph it. Okay. First, you have to find the domain and range, right? Okay. So the domain of f is going to be the interval 0, infinity. The range of f is going to be interval negative infinity, positive infinity. Then you have to find the vertical isotope instead of the horizontal isotope. And that'll, for the most part, or x will be equal to 0. And then after that, you find the x and y intercepts and sketch the graph.
Cool. Learned a lot today.
Yay, math.
Good stuff.
Boy, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
We should play that later.
Yeah. Satisfied.